I wanted to do a quick talk here. It's November the 14th or 13th or something like that. It's Wednesday, whatever. Um, it seems like a lot of people are, newer people at least, are a little confused about the hive. And what I'm talking about, the archon hive, is I show you pictures of clouds up close. And if you look in these clouds, you'll see these little black orbs. These are the same black orbs that I show you jumping from cloud to cloud pretty regularly. These are also the orbs that mimic large blackbirds, like, a buzzard or whatever the hell they are. So showing you some pretty freaky ones. They're pretty big. I was just these clouds. That's what they're made up. It's like I don't know how these things are produced or whatever, but I see the chemtrail planes, which aren't really planes. I don't think they're. I think an entity, but I've shown you these things. These aren't. I don't know if these are the higher archons or if these are like the fallen or whatever these beings are. These plasma beings. I've seen them morph into planes and mimic planes, and they'll lay the chemtrail out, and if you watch the chemtrail and you zoom in on it, you'll see these little black balls in there. It's like kind of like if you ever seen like tadpoles being in a pond or something before they're hatched, before they become tadpoles. The eggs, fertilized eggs. That's what it kind of reminds me of. And this video here with the black orb floating in the middle of them, all these clouds that are going by are archon hive clouds. These things are infested with them. That black smoky look, that's them. That's them. They can be the smallest fiber to the biggest thing. They could be the size of a house if they want. They're all in one in all. You got to remember that this is a hive mind. This is what they talk about when they say the hive mind. You gotta relearn everything you learned, even in your truth research. Even a lot of that has been tainted and confused. This is for real, and I'm not really sure why this is and how it came all about. But I know they're trying to simulate. They're trying to create God's creation for some reason. And the smaller ones, I call them clingers because they like to cling to you to feed off your negative energy. That's what they do. They want you to feel negative because they feed off of it. And with that negativity, you have creativity in us. I don't think they're really creative like we are. And I think they feed off that as well. That's what I got for you. I just wanted to give you a rundown of what's going on with these hives. And the floating orb in there. When I started filming, I was working out in the yard. I was building something, and I put the first camera up, let it roll for 15 minutes or so. About 30 minutes later, I went to switch cameras out, and I was setting up the one camera, and I noticed this thing was sitting there. I thought it was like maybe a spider, like in a spider web. So I checked. I had my wife check. Didn't see nothing. Well, we didn't see nothing. She thought she seen a spider, but when I panned down and looked, I could see what she was talking about. It was nothing, anything resembles a cloud. And if you watch it, you watch this orb go behind the clouds and in the clouds and swim through the clouds pretty much. And you can see these little. At first, you might think they're birds or insects, but I slow it down 50% so you can really see that these are just black masses flying through, trying to mimic a bird or trying to mimic an insect. And that's what they want you to think. I've gotten these things acting like pine needles. I've gotten these things acting like birds. Leaves is another one of their favorites. They'll try to like pretend they're a leaf falling, but there's no tree in sight, or they'll be falling way above the trees, and they always blink. They always blink because they're white and black. So when they fall, they get the white side, black side, white side, black side, and that's why they look like they're blinking. They're not really blinking. They just have two different colors. So that's what you got to look for, and check out this video. I don't know what to make of it. It changes shape a couple times, and pretty disturbing if you look at the stills of when it's changing the shapes. But I watched this thing through a magnifying glass on a larger screen, and this thing is fighting and swimming through these clouds. It's I don't know what to make of it, and it seems like the archons are kind of attacking it almost. Maybe they're coming from it. I don't know. I don't know what the hell this thing is. This is a new one for me. So that's what I got for you. Y'all take care.